All right, so we're diving into A Tale of Two Cities this time.
Yep. Dickens, 1859.
And wow, it's England and France, but France is kind of exploding. Revolution and all that.
Huge societal upheaval.
Exactly.
And you guys send in some seriously in-depth sources on this. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, some great stuff in there.
So our mission, should we say, is to pick out the most interesting bits for everyone.
For sure. Find the good stuff.
So, first off, we've got this mystery right out of the gate. Recalled to life. This message about Dr. Manette.
Oh, yeah. 18 years in the Bastille.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Poof, gone. Nobody knows why at first.
Unjust. Totally.
Yeah.
Life just stopped for him.
His daughter, Lucy, she thinks he's dead.
Right. Imagine that shock. Recalled to life.
And then this reunion. She goes all the way to France for it.
And she starts to kind of bring him back to himself.
Like her love is what starts to heal him.
It seems that way. Powerful stuff.
Really makes you think about like what connection can do.
Mm-hmm. Especially after trauma like that.
Then we meet the Defarges. Yes. The wine shop.
But it's more than just a shop, right? It's like Revolution Central.
Oh, yeah. Hotbed of activity.
Mm.
And danger, too, probably.
And they're hiding Dr. Manette there.
They are. He's making shoes.
Shoes?
Yeah. Picked it up in prison. Finds some kind of comfort in it, I guess.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Repetitive motions.
Maybe a way to cope, you know?
Definitely a sign of how messed up he still is from those years.
Absolutely.
Okay, then boom, we're in London. 1780.
London's poppin'.
And we meet Charles Darnay. Frenchman, but on trial.
Treason, they're saying.
Yeah, bad news. But then comes Sydney Carton.
Ah, Curtin.
This lawyer, super smart, but also kind of a mess.
Kind of down on the world, you know?
And the kicker is, he looks exactly like Darnay.
Identical.
So he uses that right. Gets Darnay off the hook.
Clever.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't really believe in anything.
Ironic, right? Makes you wonder about, like, fate.
Oh, for sure. Like, are we in control? You know? Big questions.
And then things get complicated in London. Well, Lucy, Darnay, and Carton. They're all kind of...
Entangled.
Yeah. And Carton, he's in love with Lucy.
Hopelessly. And he basically says he'd do anything for her.
Like foreshadowing much.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Dickens laying it on thick.
But meanwhile, back in France, things are worse than ever.
We've got the Marquis.
Ugh, Darnay's uncle. The worst.
So entitled, throws a coin at a kid, doesn't even care.
No remorse. It's like textbook how to make people hate the aristocracy.
Exactly. So Darnay says, screw this, I'm out, renounces his whole family.
Good for him. Can't be tied to that.
Big statement, like rejecting that whole system.
Back in London, though, there's a wedding.
Lucy Darnay.
But Darnay, he spills the beans about who he really is.
To Dr. Manette on his wedding day.
Yep. Talk about bad timing.
And Manette, he like totally relapses.
All that trauma just bubbling back up.
Shows how fragile he is.
Okay, then Paris. 1789, things go off the rails.
The Bastille, down it comes.
And the Defarges are right in the thick of it.
Madame Defarge especially.
Yeah, she's knitting, but it's not what you think.
Oh, no. It's a hit list. Literally.
Names of people she wants dead. Revenge. Pure and simple.
Chilling. And organized. Like she's thought this through.
By 1792, it's even worse. Mr. Lorry heads back to Paris.
To protect the bank. Tellson's.
Smart move. And Darnay, he gets a letter from Gabelle.
Oh, right. The guy who worked for him, he's in trouble.
So Darnay feels obligated, goes back to Paris.
What a mistake.
Arrested. Just like that. Emigre.
No mercy. The revolution's a machine, you know.
Lucy, Dr. Manette, they all follow him.
Back into the lion's den.
But Manette, he's like a celebrity now. Ex-Bastille prisoner.
Wow, that's a turn.
So he pulls some strings, gets Darnay acquitted.
After 15 months.
And then, bam, rearrested.
The Defarges, they point the finger.
And a letter surfaces. Manette wrote it in prison.
Oh, this is big.
It's about Darnay's father and uncle, what they did.
To Madame Defarge's family.
Horrible stuff. Rape, false accusations. They're the reason Manette was imprisoned in the first place.
So this whole time, she's been driven by...
revenge. For her family.
Explains a lot. But also, so tragic.
Darnay's doomed. Manette, he falls apart again. History repeating itself.
Heartbreaking. But then we've got Carton. He's back.
With a crazy plan.
He gets to Darnay.
Drugs him, they switch places.
Mr. Lorry helps them escape.
The whole family. It's a close call.
Carton's a different man.
Driven by love for Lucy.
Yeah.
And back at Lucy's place.
Showdown. Miss Pross, Madame Defarge.
They fight. Pross kills Defarge.
Wow, stops her from getting revenge on Lucy, too.
And Carton, he goes to the guillotine.
For Darnay.
But his last thoughts are of Lucy, her future. He dies a hero.
Incredible sacrifice. Think about this. We see the worst of humanity, but also the best. What does that say about us? Can we change, even in the darkest times?
That's something to ponder. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive. Thanks for listening.